What do we got? We got ourselves Annie Mom coming in as on Holy Death. They've got ourselves attached to XO. How attached are they gonna be to their own skin? As Riley Cutie is gonna flay it? Nah, I was hoping that one of you guys would be on Undead. We also got ourselves body count onto blue playing that's so broke. Maybe Assassination. Listen, execution going in for the big executions. Is it another Volpera? No, he's undead. Oh, here's the guy that's who's gonna flay your skins. There we go, perfect. And Vampiric as a shadow base on team blue. We got Dave. Just Dave. We got a Held Rock as Survival Hunter. We got Riley Cutie in the back as a Wind Walker. Sketchy. Looking pretty sketch. And we got ourselves Sheep Eat PvP. Take me a second. I don't know why I struggle with your name, dude. I don't know why I struggle with your name, but it's gonna be Sheep Eat PvP as a Fire Mage walking up to him. I'm just gonna hit him with a Dragon's Breath immediately. Does have the pet to get the stun off to the Greater Power Blast. Should be using the pet stun if he dismounts. I don't know if he technically dismounted or not. Get a grip on a Sheep Eat PvP as he got combustion rolling, but it looks like the mage is gonna be bailing out of there. And I'm gonna have to do a little bit of recovery on health for a bit. That was quite a lot of health lost. I wonder if he's gonna be playing the Zombo build here or not. He did mess around a little bit last night with me with a Zombo build, dude. That's going to be death back for Animum, getting all the health back. For Sheep 8 PvP, does go for a pet CC with the Ring of Frost. AMS coming down for Animum. Needs to get themselves into a much better position, though. Sheep 8 PvP is looking for a little bit of a kiting spree here. Tried to go for the next Dragon's Breath. Did not get a Trinket out of Animum, but that's quite a bit of cooldowns either way. Does yeet his pet over there. And might be able to go for the big summon. Zombies are going to be walking for Sheep. It's trying to land a palm over to Animum. Does get in with a stun, but one of the zombies. Second stun to fall. Abomination right after. It's going to be Trinket out of Animum out of that Sheep. Doesn't get any more zombies out there, though. That's going to be no one more zombie. Was still walking at him. Does disrupt his Greater Pyroblast. Does he get to interrupt it? He does not. That's still going to eat a chunky Greater Pyroblast through the face. And that's going to be an Ice Block right after. Sheep 8 PvP got quite a bit of burst damage into Animum. Needs to make sure that he is very, very careful with the next setup. He's going to get a grip onto Sheep 8 PvP. He's going to drop down a meteor on the guy. Looking to get more damage. Zombies are still starting to walk at him little by little. Short pet stun coming out. That's probably not going to make any more stuns happening. Animum still taking quite a bit of damage. Does interrupt him on fire, but the Living Bomb and the Mastery procs are still way too big for Sheep. And he does land the kill onto Annie Mom, just waiting him out. Big burst in the opener is all he needed. Body count landing quite a bit of an opener onto Sheep E PvP. Into a Blood of the Enemy DFA. Cheap shot off of that. Half his health gone into Seagull Global. Into another cheap shot. If Wizards coming out, that's going to be a Mindflay Tentacle attacking the mage. It actually might be dead to the Tentacle. Body count sold his soul to the god Nozath, and tentacles are going to be everywhere. Helping the sub-bro get quite a bit of damage if you don't kill these tentacles, man. You're gonna be in a bad place. Held Rock is gonna be up next versus Body Count does give him a nice honorary bow. Just showing honor to the enemy before he battles him in combat. The 1v1 combat. Body Count did just use Blood of the Enemy though. So he's not gonna be able to have that kill potential in the opener. That massive DFA that just halves your health. That massive guillotine just dropping down on you. Looks like it's gonna be camo for Held Rock. Does walk Body Count into two traps, Tar Trap as well as a Freezing Trap. It's going to be able to get the opener with maybe a stun too. It's going to open up with a pest stun. No trigger for Body Count. Just waiting as the dots are getting lined up by Held Rock. Hasn't got massive damage yet. It's going to be Destrigat's trigger right now, but Body Count or Held Rock. Body Count is actually the one getting hit by a Tentacle himself. Still trying to get a big DFA to Held Rock. Does do quite a bit of damage. Tentacle is coming out. Held Rock should probably kill it immediately. Does get to whack it with a Mungus Bite. And is looking to get him some Manning Bandages. If only Body Count had a strong dot to sit on Held Rock to stop him from Manning Bandage, like a really long Nightblade, I think that would be perfect here. Or maybe some sort of other proc effects that could happen while he's not even near him. Harpooning to Body Count as he's trying to line it behind the pillar after the kidney shot onto the pet. Nightblade is coming out from Body Count. Evasion to follow. Does get the big Blood of the Enemy. Could be a Trinket out of Held Rock. Does Trinket out of it. Trinket out of Body Count, out of the Freezing Trap. Forcing a Turtle Shell out of Held Rock. And Body's looking for a quick reset. Does he catch a full restyle? He does catch a full restyle. Get himself the sippy cup rolling for a bit of a heal. Saboteur Held Rock, and he's still out of the flare. I could barely see what that flare was, dude. How'd you even see it? The ground is just so lightly textured in this area. It's so hard to tell whether it has it or not. It's going to be camo for Held Rock. Does get hit with a Shadow Strike either way. Bodycount still trying to set himself up for a good stun. Cheap shot coming out onto Heldrock, getting those eviscerates, back-to-back cheap shot right after. It's going to have himself the tentacle slap to happen. So Bodycount does have an offhand weapon that is a heavy weapon. The fist weapon from Raden does finally get the big tentacle slaps for it. Heldrock is trying to get as much damage into Bodycount as he can with the mongoose bites, and Body's just going to hit him with a blind stun into the pad. And it's looking to catch a reset. Heldrock is going to go for a heal immediately. Manding bandages are coming out. Bodycount is looking to maybe get a sap into Heldrock. Does stop him. He's at half health. If Body has a setup here with Blood of the Enemy, Heldrock has about half health to work with. If Bodycount has a nice setup, sap on the pet, cheap shot on Heldrock, Nightblade to follow, Shadow Strike, Eviscerate, Shadow Strike, into a freezing trap. He's gonna have to sit up for a little bit longer. Heldrock, look at those, very defensive, trying to min-max the range so he doesn't land the Shadow Step off easily. That's gonna be twisted appendage onto Bodycount. Could put him in a bad situation. Used to kill the appendage, actually spawns his own appendage to kill Heldrock's appendage. They're just both technically gods. Which one is going to get the favor of Nazoth himself though? Heldrock jumping down. That's gonna be a tentacle that he does have to eliminate. Looks like stun on the Heldrock's pet is coming out. Won't have the pet stack available here. Bodycount does get slow by that charge trap. Stun onto Bodycount. No way out of it. Destro got chicken for Heldrock. Doesn't do the most amount of damage. Body does get a pretty big slap. Blood of the Enemy coming down. No chicken available for Heldrock. Big DFA for Bodycount. Does he have another stun to follow? That's an eviscerating. Does take him out. Trying to get himself a sippy cup. And it's going to be Dave DK landing Chains of Ice into Bodycount, not letting him escape at all. Shortest stun in the world. Bodycount just waited a few more seconds for the vanish to be available. The bike does come at him. Does have a vanish right now. Doesn't get to use it though. Very, very unfortunate. Dave DK doing a little bit of a BM laugh at Bodycount. I don't think that's really all that nice. But then again, who's going to be nice in war and battle? Dave DK going up versus Execution. Execution just yeeting himself out of there. Bladestorm to make sure he doesn't get gripped back. So Dave DK's the abomination just will not get any value. It looks like Dave is also spawning quite a bit of tentacles back there too. Or maybe it's Execution that's spawning tentacles? I think it is Dave that spawns tentacles too. Execution is just trying to align him as best as possible. Dave is spawning tentacles. Is Execution going to kill them? Should eliminate him ASAP. There's going to be a lot of pets surrounding him. Stun to Execution does trick it out of it. Disarm to Dave. He's looking to just kite around Execution. Why he's got his cooldowns up and running? Looks like he is too. Is playing the zombie build maybe? Oh no, that was not the zombie build. That was the abomination stun. It just shares the same icon as a zombie stun. Execution taking quite a bit of necrotic strikes here and there, still surrounded by the variety of different pets that Dave DK summons. Chain of Ice onto Execution as he does bail out of there. And Dave is just gonna have to walk at the guy, gripping him out in the open. Execution will not have a trinket available for the next setup. He needs to get some big damage. Twisted Appendage coming out, does eliminate it immediately. Dave does continue to pressure Execution though, not only with his appendage, which are staying up for quite a while, but also his necrotics. Execution is just having to go between one person and the other when it comes to finding globals in order to take one out or the other, and Execution does go down. Cannot decide whether he needs to focus the Death Knight or the tentacles, and that's what is that tentacle, dude? You literally just barely tagged the Vampiric, and he's already more than half health dead from the tentacle alone. Oh my god, he barely tagged him and instantly spawned a tentacle. Looks like he is the real, true, corrupted Death Knight, the full warrior of Nazoth himself, the champion of the old gods, dude. He just spawns tentacles on command. And you got so many against Execution. Vampiric still trying to find a way to survive, but even tentacles of the Nazoth and Shadow turning against him, even though he's a Shadow Priest and it's already attacking. Attached XO immediately. Attached trying to see if he can battle his metal against Dave DK. Is he going to be able to bubbling this damage right now just so he can get some damage into Dave DK, who's actually taking quite a lot. Could be going down. Tentacles turning on Dave. We found our new Nazothian champion. Attached is the one that has tentacles serving him, boys. All of you boys are into some weird stuff. All of you boys are into that tentacle stuff, huh? By the looks of it. Oh, it looks like Riley taking a bunch of damage out of nowhere by the Paladin. I actually did not even expect this. I'll just chunk down to half. He's going to trick it out of the Hodge. Going to be a hand of hindrance to slow him down. Riley's going to wall himself up. Attached. Dust of Wings going to follow. It's going to be more twisted appendage. Might want a Karma. The Paladin, if he can't even reach him, trying to see if he can reach him. Does land the Karma. Attached still has a Blessing Protection and Shield of Vengeance. And it's just looking to pony out of the dude. Riley, you almost got obliterated by tentacles themselves. Just by tentacles alone. I need to get myself some tentacle weapons now. Looks like that is the meta. I would love that as a dagger in my offhand. Attached getting hit with a bit of the Blood Official? Oh no, he's the one using the Blood Official. That looked like a little bit weird. Gotta be a Bob for attached as a touch of death coming down. But Riley looking to get the hell out of there. Immediately attached, looking to end this game. Just needs a couple globals to hit Riley to maybe spawn a tentacle or two. That's all he needs. We fights for Riley while Dampen is only 26% in cap onto the Paladin. Looking like he wants to end the win here. And with a win as a monk. Is he going to be able to attach? Mounting up, has a chicken back up, Hodge onto Riley. Does he have the damage to make it happen? Thing from Beyond is just going to... Oh, the Thing from Beyond is just going to play against Riley and attach. Looks like he is the final Nazathian champion here, dude. Let's see if Sketchy can muster anything. Looking pretty sketchy, dude. Look at this man. A Kidney Shot onto attach is going to be playing that Assassination, poisons of course through attached veins. Garrote to follow him. Does get himself a Shield of Vengeance. Cloak Shot is coming out for Sketch. Not going to take any of that damage. Looks like he's just trying to cover himself from all the tentacles. Attach trying to heal as best as possible. 10 minutes into the dildo. Shadow Step for Sketchy actually goes in a weird direction, but looks like Attach is down for the count. Sketchy is the sketchiest man at the end. Like, even Nazath will touch him, dude. Look at this guy. Look at the way he looks. Even Nazath won't even grant him a blessing. Does he need one? No. That's how you repels all the tentacles, dude. Take his shirt off. And even tentacles get uncomfortable with this naked man out in the arena. Like, I don't even know, dude. I'm like a evil tentacle. But even that's weird. Alright, boys. Let's get another one going, yeah?